into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokić has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokić said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. And I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the net starting five. They've got English. Zion Williamson is out there with Jokić. Then it's Iverson, and it's Barnett in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Embiid. Wilkins is out there with Lucas. Then there's Kobe, and it's Irving at point guard. Williamson outside. Barnett passes to Williamson.
Get there.
And here is English. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wilkins. English, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Williamson, the pass to Jokić, and he gets it to go.
And maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokić so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Now here's Kobe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Stolen by Wilkins. And the call will be against Alex English. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Passes to Bryant. Wilkins dishes to Irving. Wilkins the pass to Embiid.
And look at how well Jokić uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team. And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Offensive rebound. Jokić. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokić, an effective free throw shooter.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokić became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Now, here's Wilkins. After the miss from Alex English. Wilkins with the ball. English picks him up. Wilkins can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 3. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokić. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokić is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now, Williamson. Dominique Wilkins missing from long range. And here's Iverson outside. Offensive rebound. Jokić. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Now, here's Jokić. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver. Iverson passes to Jokić, and Jokić slams it in.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokić. Embiid, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In English, kicks to Iverson. Over Irving. Iverson, no good. And it's Lucas with the ball for Minnesota. And stolen by Williamson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career. And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Irving kicks to Wilkins. At the top of the key, Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokić with the steal. And now Jokić pushing it up. No one back to stop. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And you got to be aware of where Jokić is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it. And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Jokić. He's got 7 and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Barnett, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Jokić passes to English. He doesn't hit that one. Wilkins with the defensive effort. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Yao, he's checked in for Embiid. Kemp comes in for Lucas. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Wilkins. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in for the Nets. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Jokić. Jones comes in for English. Jackson, he's checked in for Barnett. And it's Harper in for Allen Iverson. Now here's Jackson, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul. It's the Nets now. Outside, Jones. Lock at 6. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Harper. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and then Kemp slams it in.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenge.
Harper against Hardaway. Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hardaway passes to Yao. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
And it's Williamson missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Houston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Yao gets it to go.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block him.
Outside, Jones. Floats it up for Williamson. Here's Houston. Here's Kemp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Antonio McDyess.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Here's McDyess. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Jones. Here's Jackson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here is Hardaway. He really had an off game against the Jazz. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish game.
McDyess kicks to Jones. Over to the wing. Harper the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 7 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Williamson, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
So for Brooklyn now, English is out there with McDyess. Then it's Barnett. And it's Nikola Jokić. And it's Harper in at the 1.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Hardaway, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And, well, over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Barnett. Here's McDyess. And the dunk by McDyess.
Outworking the defense, McDyess knows the extra effort will win him that second chance opportunity.
Irving passes to Embiid. Over Jokić. Embiid, no good. And so it's Jokić with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. There's the pass to McDyess. Kicks it to Iverson. And here's McDyess, guarded by Embiid. Here's Jokić, and Jokić slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokić to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Irving finds Embiid, and here is Hardaway. Pass to Embiid. On deep. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. The shot's good from Irving.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Here's English. Rebound, Minnesota. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Hardaway. Barnett covering. Bucket is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
The best shot maker in this league? It might just be Kyrie Irving.
McDyess kicks to English. Here's Jokić, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
And this is why Jokić is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent. Because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Here's Iverson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. English passes to Jokić. Over Embiid. Jokić, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Out left to the wing. Iverson up top. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Embiid's shot is good.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Here's Barnett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. English, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
English looking around to end the run, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. English against Wilkins. Irving misses. Nets trail by 12. Jokić kicks to McDyess. Back to Jokić. And the Nets miss again.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Bryant finds Irving. Here's the three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside for Kobe. And again, it's Minnesota.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
English outside. Pass to McDyess. This one for three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Yao, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jones checked in for Brooklyn. Harper comes in for Barnett. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Timeout called the Nets.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Irving against Harper. English on the wing. And it's Jokić in the corner. 6 to shoot. English passes to Jokić. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Jones finds Jokić. Here's Harper, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Yao Ming. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jokić. And it's Jackson in for Iverson. Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The kick out to Wilkins. Irving against English. And he can't bank that one in. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Wilkins. Pass to Irving. Now here's Lucas. Shoots over English. And there's the call on Yao. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Nets trailed by 13. Jackson with the bounce pass. Harper kicks to English. Shoots over Lucas. And English, the bucket on the assist by Harper. 6 points for Alex English. The pass to Lucas. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Up top, English. Defended by Lucas. English misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's Williamson. 7 points in the game.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Irving for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
On the wing, Jackson. Fires from 18. Can't hit that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Irving finds Kemp. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Outside Jackson. Lucas against English. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Kemp.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Irving misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Minnesota leading by 17. Passes it to Houston. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kemp. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Houston can't get it to go. English dishes to Harper. And that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the win. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
When you can generate second-chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Irving is out there with Bryant. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Lucas, and it's the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Iverson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Minnesota. Pass to Wilkins. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 13 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
English on the wing. Barnett passes to Harper. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. He's got 6.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Right wing. Lucas the pass to Wilkins. Outside Bryant. Another shot. No good from Lucas.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Harper kicks to English. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now the pass to Wilkins. Irving against Iverson. Puts it up from 17, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. English outside. Passes it to Barnett. Iverson outside. To the middle. Here's Jokić. That one misses. Great D that time from Lucas. Bryant has the open look. Hands it from downtown.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Barnett passes to English. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. English has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Iverson against Irving. Good.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive town.
Nets trailed by 18. Jokić kicks to Harper. Back to Jokić. And Jokić throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Embiid. 13 points in the game. Irving dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The playmaking ability of Kyrie Irving. This man just excels at finding ways to get the ball to his guys.
Here's English. Good, nice job down low. English has got 12. Timberwolves leading by 16. Irving passes to Lucas. It's Wilkins on the wing. Going in. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Now here's Harper. He has 6. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Now that's 17 points for Jokić. Pass to Kobe. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to English. Here's Iverson, and it's Jokić in the corner. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Rebounded by the Nets. Harper's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost. He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Nets. Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. With the floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. Just does so many things well for his team.
Here's McDyess. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Fearless play by McDyess, taking his motion directly into the defender to get the foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Kemp's checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Back to Irving. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 4. And that one's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Irving. Nick Dice grabs the board. Nick Dice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Basket counts.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Hardaway finds Kemp. Now Yao, covered by Williamson. Good on the bucket. Yao's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hardaway passes to Kemp. Inside. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his 1st basket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota? And the first one drops. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Dominique Wilkins. He's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 9.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
The pass to Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Wilkins. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. The 3 from Iverson. Rebound, Minnesota. Wilkins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Timberwolves have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Nets. Jones is checked in.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's English. 15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Barnett passes to English. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Houston. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And English kicks to Jones. Here's Barnett. And the Nets miss again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Lets it go. That shot off, and Minnesota will come the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Timberwolves made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Now, here's English. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Houston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Hardaway. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's English. Good D by Embiid.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Nets making a switch here. And both free throws good for Iverson. Now here's Hardaway. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion Williamson is out there with Jokić. Then there's Harper. Then it's Iverson. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Passes to Lucas. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway, and it's Jokić with the rebound. Jokić has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Harper, no good.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Houston, the pass to Hardaway. Feeds it to Lucas, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now, here's Harper. Williamson in the post. He's against Lucas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Took him no time at all on that one.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot
up his sleeve.
Jokić banked in off the glass. 19 points for Jokić.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here is Irving. It's good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Inside. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now, here's Irving. To the left side wing. Embiid wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight. Williamson looking it over. Great D that time from Lucas. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the 3 off target. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Timeout called the Nets. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
The kick out to Irving. Upside Kemp. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Here's Peterson. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Peterson. Gordon trying to break loose. Peterson, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hayward kicks to Smith, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That way. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Lucas, the pass to Irving. And Kemp now on top of the key. To the middle, here's Lucas. Good defense by Jokić. Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And it's sent back by Kemp. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kemp. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Jokić. Here's Peterson. Lucas with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Smith dishes to Lucas. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
And Brooklyn has possession. Shot clock at 5. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Irving passes to Hayward. Back to Irving. And he lobs it up, and then Kemp slams it in.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
Irving against Brunson. Nets passing it around. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Lucas. It's tipped. Brunson against Irving. The 10-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Kemp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Tries from 10. And Drummond throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Kemp fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nets.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to Peterson from past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kemp's got 23.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Now here's Brunson. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the force used by Drummond on that one, wrapping the play up with a big putback slam.
Smith outside, and the pass to Houston. Hayward outside. Top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hayward outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
There's 1:47 left in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shawn Kemp.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Houston. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.